Alright, here's another little problem for you. Let's say you got the side of your house and you're going to put up a fence on one side of your house for a dog to play in. But you only have enough money for 100 feet of fence. So that means that these two sides have to be the same length, obviously, because this is a rectangle. This side is going to be X. That means this side will be X. And if you only have enough fence for 100 feet, that it means this side here is going to be 100 minus the two X's that you already have here and here. Because if you have 100 feet total, and you've already used X, and you've already used X, this would have to be 100 minus 2X. So I'm going to do a little two-part problem with you here. The first is we're going to figure out what's the maximum amount of area that we could have in this fenced-in part. So the way that we find area is length times width. So we would do X times 100 minus 2X. That's equal to our area of our little shape here. If we multiply this out, we could get X times 100, X times negative 2X. That's going to give us 100X minus 2X squared equal to our area. Now we have our quadratic and we can find the maximum point of this. The reason I multiplied this one out compared to the revenue problem where we did the maximum is I want to show you another way to find the maximum. One way that you can find the maximum is if you put this guy into our standard form of our quadratic. You can take this guy right here and you can find the maximum using our little formula of negative b over 2a. So we take negative times 100 over 2 times negative 2, because 100 is our b value, negative 2 is our a value. That will give us negative 100 over negative 4, which is 25. But again, that's not the answer. That's the x value for my vertex. So if I want to find the actual area that this will be maximized at, I actually take 25 and I plug it into my function here and find what the maximum area would be. So to do that, I take negative 2 times 25 squared plus 100 times 25, and that will give me my maximum area. I'm going to do this real quickly. You can grab a calculator if you need to, but 25 squared is going to be 625. When you multiply that by negative 2, you're going to get negative 1,250. 100 times 25 is going to be 2,500. And so when you add those together, you get 1,250, and this will be square feet that I'm talking about here for my maximum area that I could fence in with that 100 feet of fencing that I have. So the second part of this problem is this. Let's say we get this, we figure out that's the maximum amount of area that I can fence in, but I don't have enough money to maybe afford grass to cover this much area, or whatever it may be. Maybe I don't have enough room. Maybe I really don't have that much square feet outside the side of my house. So let's just say that my area, that negative 2x squared plus 100x, was my area. Let's just say that instead of finding the maximum area like we did over here, I only have enough room or enough money to get grass covered over 1,000 square feet. So instead of 1,250, which I know is my max that I can get, I only have enough money for 1,000, or enough space for 1,000. Either way.